So let's start with the new topic, that is operations on signals. Fine. So there are again two categories. Where are we performing these operations? Fine. So let's see the performance of operations here. Everybody take this down. Operation performed on operation performed on dependent variables. Operations performed on dependent variables. Okay. Now, what is dependent and what is independent? We shall try and understand. Okay. So now everybody just concentrate. If we have x of t or x of n, okay. So this x, okay, is what? This x is dependent variable. And this time, whether this is continuous time or discrete time, they are called as independent variables. Independent variables. Now, why they are called as dependent and independent variables? Just concentrate here. This is signal, right? Signal, what did I say? What is the definition of signal? Signal is function of time. That means it depends on a variable time which is continuously changing. So since it is depending on time, the signal is depending on time, the signal is dependent variable. This time, whether this is continuous or discrete time, it is independent because time is not depending on signal. The signal is depending on time. So in that sense, the signal, whether it is x of t or x of n, is dependent variable, and the time, the t or the n, are independent variables. So first what we are going to see is operations performed on dependent variables. Understand that? So the first operation, let's take everybody, operation number 1, amplitude scaling. Amplitude scale. So scaling operations. What is scaling? Anybody? What is scaling operation? What is scaling operation? Scaling is multiplication by a scalar. Okay. So it is multiplying amplitude by a scalar. Amplitude by a scalar. Scalar is what? A number. Scalar is a number. So if we multiply the amplitude of a signal by a number, what would happen to that? Anybody? What would happen? See here, suppose we have a signal y of t. Okay. And this signal y of t, if it is represented as c into x of t, then we are scaling the amplitude of the signal x of t by a constant c. Okay. If this c is a number greater than 1, what would happen? Anybody can comment on that? What would happen to x of t if this c is greater than 1? So the x of t may become 2x of t or 3x of t. So what's happening by doing that? Multiplying the signal or the signal amplitude by a number greater than 1. So what's happening? Are we not increasing the amplitude? So what results? What is that device wherein the amplitude of the signal is amplified? Can you give me that example? Example of a device wherein the amplitude of the signal is what? Increased. Nobody knows? Can you comment on this example? What's happening? Tell me what operation is happening if we scale the amplitude by number greater than 1. Amplification happens. So signal amplification is happening. Okay, and what is the device that we use for it? It's an amplifier. That's it. So this is one type of operation that we can perform on a signal, that is amplitude scaling. Fine. Now the second operation that we can perform is what? Addition operation. Addition of signals. Okay, so suppose if you have a signal y of t, then it can be given as sum of the two signals, that is x1 of t plus x2 of t. Okay, so we can have sum of two signals. We saw such signals, right, when we were checking the periodicity, isn't it? So this is one such signal wherein we have the sum of the two signals. Two signals are being added. Now we shall see where exactly this addition of signals would happen, in which operation. This is the operation performed on signals. I've told you the signals and systems will find most of its application in communication, because communication is where the signals are involved. In electronics, in communication in particular, the signals would form a very good fundamentals, okay, for further learning in subjects like analog communication, digital communication, wherein the signal operation needs to be expressed mathematically. We have a signal, we have to read that signal. There is some operation being performed on the signal. So that is better understood if you understand what we are learning now. Okay, so just understand that we have something called as super heterodyny. Remember that? Or have you heard about that? Let me ask you. Example 1. Super heterodyne mixer. Okay, so where do you find this? You find this in radio receiver. In radio receiver, what happens? In radio receiver, what happens? You have the local oscillator. Where do you find this local oscillator? Local oscillator will be finding in a radio. Okay, so local oscillator frequency. So that is FLO, let's write. And we have the frequency of the station, frequency of radio station. Okay, so let's say that is F0. Fine. When F0 and FLO, so how can we tune to a radio station? How can we listen to a station, whether it is Bhadravati, Dharwad, or Ceylon, or some there are so many free FM channels in Bangalore, FM channels. Okay, so how can we listen to those FM channels from a radio receiver? So the radio receiver has to be tuned to that particular station, radio station. So when we are tuning, what we are doing is this: we actually are adding or subtracting the two frequencies, that is local oscillator frequency and what? Radio station frequency. And if the sum or what? The difference of these two frequencies, if they become equal to 455 kilohertz, then only you'll be able to listen to a station. This 455 kilohertz is called as intermediate frequency. Intermediate frequency, or IF we call it as. IF in communication is intermediate frequency, that is 455 kilohertz. What is so special about 455 kilohertz? There is a tuner Okay, and if that is tuned to this particular frequency, then only that particular station can be listened. Okay, so where do we go for adding or subtracting the two signals? In something called as heterodyne mixer, which you find in radio receiver. How it is helping? It is helping in mixing the two signals. Mixing the two signals means adding or subtracting. And if the sum or the difference of the local oscillator uh, frequency and the frequency of the radio station, if it happens to be 455 kilohertz, then we'll be able to listen to this radio station, otherwise no. So when you're tuning, you will get that noise when it is not properly tuned. So that means the mixture is still not giving you the 455 kilohertz. When this is plus or minus of these two is 455, then it means that you have tuned to a station properly. So this is one example of the super heterodyne mixer. So this is called as radio or frequency mixer, we can call it as. Super heterodyne mixer is there, right? So this is called as the frequency mixer. Mixer means we are adding or subtracting. Is that okay with you? Similarly, we have audio mixer also. So this is one example, and second example is audio mixer. Audio mixer, which you find with the music music directors, maybe you can call. What do they mix here? They mix music with what? Voice. This can be done. So you can have just music, then you can give voice to that, and what's happening when you record, you're mixing the voice with the music. So what you can think of here, do you know wherein a person sings along with the music which is already being played? There is already a recorded music, okay, along with which we can sing live. What is that is called as? Anybody? Have you not listened to that? No? So I think you should be able to understand all that. It is karaoke. Karaoke system is there's already a recorded music that is being played in a music system, and we can give voice to that. Okay, so that is what is called karaoke. So in karaoke they use audio mixer, wherein the music is being mixed with voice if it has to be recorded. Okay, so that is where the addition of signals would come into picture. Similarly, we have the third operation wherein we multiply signals. Multiplication of signals. So where do we multiply? Where do we multiply here? If you have, well, let's say y of t, multiplication means it's x1 of t into x2 of t. Where do we come across multiplication of signals? Everybody understand this. Again, very important example is modulation. Modulation. There is something called as AM, FM. There are so many different modulations. Amplitude modulation, frequency modulation. What are we doing in this modulation? See, my voice, if it has to be transmitted over a longer distance, then my voice as it is cannot be transmitted, because the signal, since it is a low frequency signal, it cannot reach far place or far destination. So what you need to do, you need to modulate this signal. Modulating this signal means you are making this voice signal sit on a carrier, and that carrier carries it to a large distance. That means you need two signals there. Okay, high frequency carrier, okay, and low frequency message. High frequency carrier signal and low frequency message signal. So message signal needs to be transmitted, but it cannot be transmitted as it is. You need to make this message signal sit on this carrier, so that this carrier can carry this low frequency message signal or information signal. This is also called as information signal to a far place. Understand? So that is where this multiplication comes into picture. So multiplication of two signals, where will you see? You will see that in modulation, signal modulation. Why the modulation is required? Because if a signal has to reach the far distance, then the modulation is required. Then there are two more. Okay, the differentiation of signals, differentiation. Okay, then we have integration of signals. Where do you come across this differentiation, integration of signals? Remember? So those who still remember what we did in transient analysis. What is voltage across the inductor? What is voltage across the capacitor? What is voltage across the inductor given by? It is what? It is a differential equation. Understand that? Voltage across the inductor is a differential equation. Okay. Similarly, voltage across the capacitor is an integral equation. So these are examples wherein the differentiation of a signal is happening and integration of a signal is happening. Understand that?